morning, everyone. This is Ida Upgraded to Create. If you are not 18 years or older, this video content is not intended for you. I wanted to share some die cuts that I was including in my trolley Happy Mail that I'm working on. And they're beautiful. They're by Carnation Craft. But I wanted to show you how what I decided to do with them. I wanted to pull out the design that was in the paper. So you see the ledger right here. If you look closely, you'll be able to see the ledger print on the paper. And then of course the roses. So I didn't have a stamp that was like a ledger print. So I kind of improvised, but I'll share with you what I did because I wanted to, like I said, pull out the design of the paper from the trolley so I could add some type of embellishments that not necessarily are from the same paper line, but I wanted to create my own. And how I did that is I got this color is called whipped cream. So the paper that is the designer paper is a very pale cream color. It's not really white, it's like an off-white. So that's very similar to this color that I have here. And I just used a stamp with a very light brown ink pad, which is this one by Stampin' Up. And this one is called Crumb Cake, or you could use Vintage Photo. This one has Vintage Photo, but I did some other ones for a friend of mine to coordinate with the theme I was going with. And I used the crumb cake because it was just a little bit lighter. And this one I actually purchased, but my friend Meg gave me the whole collection. So I do have the whole collection for those. And all I did was stamp this die cut. And I'm going to share with you what that looks like. Let me grab it really quick. And I'm going to share the stamp that I used as well. And I'm going to share it with you, hopefully in portions. The die that I used is this one by Carnation Craft. I kind of put them all on this mat so you all could see them. And they come with layering pieces. So when you purchase a die from them, you don't just get the one die and the artwork that you can download for free. You also get layering dies, and you don't just get one. I mean, they are a little pricey, but not more so than what we pay here in the US. These are from the UK, but you do get more dies. And their designs, I mean, I got to give it to them. They're very beautiful. They're very well thought out. So I love, love, love this company. Like I said, they do give you a bunch of dies. So here's another one. And as you can see, it is like a dome. And it's all roses. So there's the artwork to all of this. Then it comes with layering pieces. Then we have down here at the bottom, the bigger corner and then the smaller corner. So these are the dies that I'm working with. And I will put the link to these dies in the description box because I did notice that I had a lot of questions about my dream wall and the where I purchased different things, and I thought I was pretty clear about that, and I try to be, but sometimes I do forget things, so I want to be a little bit more clear. So what I did, this is the piece that is you have the main piece, which is the roses, then the next layering piece. So that's the one I used, not the biggest one, but the one the smallest silhouette one. And I cut it out in the whipped cream cardstock, and all I did was stamp it. And when I get the layering piece, let me show you the layering piece. Look at how beautiful this kind of trellis of roses is. And these will work perfect for a slimline card. I don't have any slimline dies, but I believe this would work well with the slimline cards. So when I put this on top of here, I did add dimensional tape on the bottom. I kind of wanted to pull out the design and make it look like dimensional, like it was coming off the page. So when you put it on top of there, look how pretty that looks. And you can see a little bit of the script behind the vines wherever there is openings, because there's a lot of open work on these flowers. And then I did another one, and I'll share it with you because I don't have a piece cut out. And then the second silhouette die, the second biggest silhouette die, I cut it out in a foil gold just to accent. But I used it on the other one, so I still need to cut more for these. But these are the ones that, this is how I pulled the design off the page and made it look dimensional. So see, these are, and then I went ahead and added, I hope you can see the little sparkle right here, and the two, all the yellow centers. I added the yellow iridescent diamond dots that you use for diamond painting. And I cut out some corners because I think that these designs, these flowers go very well with the Prima paper, because a lot of times, most of the time, Prima paper has a lot of roses, and this was perfect because it has the lighter pink like the ones that are on the box, and then it has ones that have a darker shadow. So this is perfect. Now here is the silhouette cut out in the gold foil, and if I were to layer that, look at how beautiful that is. Without the centerpiece, that would still be beautiful. So that's another one that I'm including in the die cuts that I'm including with this box. I love to share the things that I love, and these are one of the dies that I really love. So here is the silhouette again for the half dome, and there it is, just layered on top of the gold. But if I were to use this one, then I couldn't do the one that's printed, because this would be too small and it wouldn't show. So whenever whenever I do the gold like this, smaller, then I can't use any other layering pieces, because it would swallow this one up and you wouldn't even be able to see it. So there it is. Or it wouldn't swallow this one up, but you couldn't see it because there would just be a little bit of edge. And if you want the printing to show the way I shared with you in a minute ago, um, then you would have to, uh, the next size up is the one you would have to do in the cream, and then the next biggest one you would do in the foil. So there's another one. And then it also had the little corners, and I'm just going to pile these together. I did cut a bunch yesterday to go into my trolleys to share with my crafty friends. I have a couple of them that are having birthdays, and I wanted to share some of this stuff with them. And then I have another lady that I really want to bless. So there is the little corner. And I'm trying to find things that really match with the box, but aren't necessarily from the same paper line, but they work well together. So there is the corner. Look at how pretty. So if you wanted to use this as a little tuck-in spot, you could. And same thing with the bigger triangle. If you wanted to use it as a tuck-in spot or a pocket, that would work very, very well. Um, this one I think would look really nice if you were doing a wedding card and you had it as like a canopy, and then you do a couple of like columns coming down. I think it would make a beautiful wedding card. And the thing with these vignettes, they come in different colors. So I'm going to share with you some that I created for the train case. My peach, and it has peach, a little bit of pink and red in it, like orangey in it. So I created some for that one. But I want to share with you the stamps that I used to stamp on this. The one that I used to stamp on this is this one right here. This is an AliExpress purchase, and it does have the script and a little butterfly. I didn't clean it. I thought I had cleaned it. I guess not, because you can't see it very well, but there's the design right there. See the little butterfly? It's got the little butterfly right there in the corner. So that's a design. And I also used this one by Bo Bunny with the postage on the corner. And you could use any type of script or ledger stamp or anything that's in the paper line. Here's another script. I didn't use this one. This is the graphic 45 one, but I could have used it and all of them would have worked because you can only see bits and pieces of what's underneath the flowers. So I want to share with you the stamp set that I used for the ones I created for my friend for the train case. These are the ones that I use, and these are by Hackney and Company. And these go with that, what is it called? Bee, Tell It to the Bees, I think it's what it's called. So I was able to find the stamp set for that paper. So I used because this does have a paper line as well. So I used this, and I'm not sure if Prima might even have a stamp set that goes with that paper. So you might want to check. But this is the one I use because my train case is a bee theme uh, train case. So I took a couple of them out of the package. I had already packaged them, but I do want to share them with you without the glare. So these are the bigger pieces. Even these, oops, I was going to cut that off. It's a little swirl up here. These could be used, again, like I said, for the slim cards. These are pretty long. And look at how beautiful they look. Again, I did add the bling to the yellow centers and the other flowers. And these two colors are the colors, the deep red in here and the light pink and the orange are what is in the train case. So these look perfect, and these are layered already with, as you can see right through there, it's got the cream paper underneath, and then the bigger piece is in the gold silhouette. So because I'm using gold as an accent color in both of these boxes, that's why I'm using the gold accents. But my dilemma is, should I put them together? If I feel like if I put them already together, then they don't have an option if maybe they don't want to use the gold foil, or maybe they don't want to use the cream color. So that I always struggle with that because I like to give people choices. And when I kind of do the finished work, it doesn't give them very much choice, only what do they want to do with them. So anyway, these are the ones that I made for that my friend Meg. These are going to go in her box. And here are the corners. So the corners come in either peach or pink. And there is a purple and all that. But I'm just showing you what I cut out to fit both Happy Mails that I'm working with. So there's one with the peach and there's one with the pink. But there wasn't one that had the combination of both like this does. But either one will work with these. So I cut out those for her. And then I cut out some of the dome for her. And these are already layered up because Meg doesn't want a paper craft anymore. So I already layered them up for her to be able to use. And they do have the bling on them. And then here is the corner ones. I kind of put two in here. So you make a 6x6 card, putting directly opposite to each other or catty corner to each other. And they would look amazing. Leaving a small gap for sentiment because Crystal from, what is the name of her? I have her card still, and I didn't ever share it. I'm busy crafting. She sent me a card, and she sent me a couple of things, and I haven't shared them with you guys, especially now that I'm cleaning, but she did send them to me, and when I find it, I'll put it together and I'll share it with you. Anyway, she had split the paper in her card, and in the center, she added the sentiment, and I thought that looked so pretty and classy. So if she wanted to make a card, all she would have to do was to split these to the corner and leave a gap in the center where she could put her sentiment. So anyway, these are the ones that I made for my friend that I think will go beautifully with the train case. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day. I hope this gave you ideas as far as Happy Mail goes, that a lot of times, we might have something in our stash that matches, that doesn't necessarily is from the same paper line, but we can make it work. I will post the links to this set. This is actually a pretty big set. I only have a portion of it, and I did order the frames and stuff for it. But right now it's on sale, I think for $69, and I don't know how many you get. I think it's one, two, three, four, 7, 8 dies with the main dies, and that's without counting all the little layering pieces. But I thought it was a good deal, so I purchased one for myself. I will post a link in the description box. Even though they are from the UK, the shipping is pretty reasonable. They do take a little bit time to get here, but they are, as you can see, they are worth the wait. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone have a great day, and God bless. Bye.